Have you ever wondered about the terrifying reason this case? 2. But the real horror lay in a tiny, locked wooden drawer. Police found no wounds, no struggle, and absolutely zero clues. To solve this, scientists needed to test their internal organs. But the local morgue had a truly disastrous storage system. The crucial evidence sat on a warm shelf for weeks. Every single drop of toxic proof literally turned into vapor. By the autopsy date, the vital evidence had completely rotted. This cosmic mystery remains unsolved because of a lazy coroner. Tap here to see what happened to the vanishing lighthouse keepers. Detectives found the bodies wearing hand-fashioned heavy lead-eye masks. Beside them lay a notebook containing incredibly cryptic, timed instructions. The note ordered them to swallow capsules at exact times. Think of it like taking vitamins, but with fatal consequences. Strangely, both men wore heavy, waterproof raincoats on a hot evening. They also carried an empty bottle to return for deposit. This suggests they fully expected to walk back down alive. A local bar receipt showed they bought that water bottle. Both victims were electronic technicians, obsessed with contacting outer space. But their final experiment on the hill went horribly wrong. The local coroner's office lacked even a single working refrigerator. So, the victims' bodies decomposed before anyone could perform autopsies. That meant the mysterious capsules they swallowed vanished into liquid. Imagine trying to analyze a spilled drink on hot asphalt. To make matters worse, eager reporters trampled the entire hilltop. They happily pocketed vital clues as souvenirs of the tragedy. Even the homemade lead masks were scrubbed clean of fingerprints. It's like washing a murder weapon with heavy-duty bleach first. The critical toxicological data was lost forever in that heat. But a strange local witness saw something even more terrifying. The local police made a massive, irreversible blunder at the scene. They left the bodies in a warm room overnight. Brilliant move. By morning, natural decomposition had completely destroyed all chemical clues. It is like reading a letter written in melting ice. The coroner could not perform a proper toxicology test on them. No one checked if they drank a lethal radioactive cocktail. The lead masks were never tested for radiation until years later. By then, the critical radioactive isotopes had already decayed away. But the strange notebook instructions hint at something far worse. The autopsy room was, to put it mildly, a disaster. Coroners waited days, letting crucial chemical clues completely evaporate. Those handmade lead masks actually blocked vital radiation readings. Police files reveal the toxicologist lacked basic testing equipment. They literally threw the internal organs into the trash. Without those organs, identifying any exotic poison is impossible. Witnesses reported a glowing orange UFO hovering that night. Geiger counters screamed near the hillside, but nobody recorded it. The physical evidence was gone, leaving only terrifying theories. The government poured thick concrete directly over the contaminated evidence. That means the files are literally too toxic to ever touch. Opening that vault today would release a lethal dose of radiation. The original case files are slowly dissolving from radioactive decay. Modern forensic labs completely decline to analyze the lethal samples. Hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get updates. No judge will ever authorize a lethal excavation of this site. It is a bizarre standoff between modern science and radioactive decay. The final secrets are permanently entombed in this toxic wasteland. Those homemade lead masks actually blocked vital radiation testing forever. Panicked doctors threw away the toxic organs without any autopsy. The crime scene was completely trampled by curious local onlookers. Without those stomach contents, identifying the lethal capsule is impossible. Their cryptic notebook instructions remain a bizarre, unsolvable riddle. Every single scientific lead evaporated into thin air decades ago. We are left with pure speculation and zero physical proof. The terrifying truth is that incompetent science buried the answers. Perhaps some dark secrets are simply meant to stay hidden. The critical tissue samples were accidentally thrown into a dumpster. No toxicology tests were run before the bodies decomposed completely. The cryptic notebook instructions hinted at a bizarre chemical cocktail. Without organs, modern science is basically trying to read blank paper. It's like solving a puzzle after throwing away all the pieces. Rain washed away every footprint before detectives even arrived. The physical evidence is entirely gone, making any theory untestable. We are left with mere speculation and a permanent dead end. The evidence points to a much deeper story.